the Jupiter sign, or Jupiter through the houses series. Jupiter in the ninth house to be exact. I am your cosmic rootwork astrologist specializing in evolutionary astrology. If you're interested in learning about, learning about your karmic past lives is also as well as your current mission, purpose, vision, and destiny here in this particular lifetime, you have come to the right place. I am going to be talking a little bit about Jupiter in the ninth house. So if this happens to be, if this happens to be your Jupiter, or you're just coming to learn, welcome to my humble abode. I do have courses below. Also, too, if you would like a personal, I'm all over the place with this one. I don't know what it is. Also, too, if you would like a personal reading, okay, my things are changing because we are in the middle of a Mercury retrograde in Aries, okay, and it's happening very personal for me. So you want to go ahead and make sure that you book your reading now, because probably by the time this comes out, I already probably have switched, if not already, probably I'll wait, switch some of the things that I am doing around my services and things like that. I know what I said at the beginning of 2024, but things gonna have to switch up, okay? We switching some things around and switching some things up, all right? So definitely make sure y'all definitely check that out. Also, too, healing your Chironic wounds, Chiron and Aries, as we have experienced since this is past this conjunction on April 15th and also May 6th. We'll be talking a little bit about that as well. You want to go ahead and check that out, because we will also have Chiron and Aries, so you definitely want to see where it's going and where it's happening through your chart as we finish up this particular transit, okay, and how you can heal those wounds. Also, too, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, and comment, because I love to hear y'all's comments, and we will go from there. All right, what is Jupiter? Okay, what is Jupiter? The energy of Jupiter. Jupiter rules over Pisces and it rules over Sagittarius. Okay, these two particular energies. Oops, 1 second. What we are talking about here with these two energies is the idea of expansion. We're talking about things that are being expanded. We're talking about spirituality, religion, long distance travel, foreign trade, foreign currency with Jupiter here. We're talking about all things that have to do with our ancestry, divine orchestration, okay, with Jupiter here in the Jupiter, just period, with this energy here. Adventure, going on a long distance, traveling, making things happen, you know what I mean? And so here, with it being in the ninth house, it's home house of Sagittarius, this is where we're expanding on those things. This is the adventure, joyous, you know what I mean, optimistic, traveler, seer, great thinker, that is like, okay, I have to go to the place. I have to go see the land. I have to go speak the language. I have to go eat the food. I have to be immersed in the place in order for me to learn a little bit more about where I'm at, okay? So this is where you're going to see somebody who is definitely interested in teaching, philosophy, or being taught as well, too. You can have a lot of teachers also, too, come into your life and teach you a lot about life, being a student of life, but also being a teacher of life, to be able to share your story with other people, to be able to travel, to be able to even have like ancient ancestors as well, especially with Jupiter in the ninth house, or even ancestors that traveled, or maybe you have like a study in a particular religion background or faith-based spirituality that you're interested in learning in things. Maybe you're devout to some type of religion or spirituality or something like that, particularly with Jupiter also too in the ninth house as well. This is a thrill-seeking, adventure-seeking, wise, very, very wise. So even if you're very young, you can notice with Jupiter in the ninth house, they just have a lot of knowledge, especially just at a very young age. Even at a young age, you were just very like, people could have called you like an old soul. Like you were just very like ahead of your time, okay? Definitely want to check to see what is happening in this particular ninth house. But just all in all, just the energy of Jupiter being in the ninth house, it makes somebody very intelligent, very wise, very expansive. Serendipitous things happening when you do travel, when you are learning about, you can have very cosmic or just very spiritual experiences with Jupiter in the ninth house as well here too. Coming off from far off places, you know, traveling the distance and going the, you know, to these different lands or distant lands and things like that as well can also be coming here. Here too. Also too, Jupiter in the ninth house, especially the connection to the divine, especially when it comes to like your ancestral, even though we're not talking about full-on roots here, I just feel like Jupiter in the ninth house, I'd be feeling like Jupiter in the ninth house is just like really divinely guided, okay? There's a synergy with the greater universe, especially when you get outside of your own comfort zone and you travel and go to different places and learn about new people and new, you know, just different backgrounds and things like that. It can give you a lot more than maybe what you've even asked for with Jupiter here in the ninth house as well. So that's a little bit about Jupiter in the ninth house. We're going to be moving to Jupiter, also to speech, writing, publishing. You know, this is like the people who, you know, publishing books or writing, you know, mass novels and stuff like that. You can also see with Jupiter here as well. Even if it's not like a traditional professor, you could definitely see somebody who is like sharing their breadth of knowledge through some type of form, whether that's through media, whether, like I said, you're traveling overseas and like, you know, you learn different language and you take that language and you know, you start teaching it to somebody else, things like that. You can also see here. Just be careful on that high horse Jupiter in the ninth house, okay? Jupiter in the ninth house can be, you know, it could be a little soapboxy. You know what I mean? It could be a little soapboxy here with Jupiter in the ninth house, where you learn so many things, you know what you know, and so you kind of can get on your soapbox a little bit, you know, kind of stunt a little bit, and there's nothing wrong with stunt. You know what I'm saying? Stunting is habit. You feel me? But just make sure it's not in like a tyranny kind of like Sagittarius, like I know all kind of energy when Jupiter is here. You'll be good. We'll be all right. All right. So we're going to move on to Jupiter in the 10th house. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Definitely make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all on the next one. Y'all already know what it is. It's a rainy storm checking in, checking out, without a doubt. I'll see y'all on the next one.